A man once said, "No matter how old you are, you should never forget the importance of childhood." And I will never forget my time at St. Anselm Grade School. I was a wide-eyed, nervous little student on my first day. And 8 years later, at my graduation, I felt like I was on top of the world. Yet I was nervous because I was going to have to venture on towards the next step in my life. I knew my entire world was going to change. What I didn't know was if I was ready to move on and accept that change. The funny thing about childhood is that the whole time, you can barely wait to grow up. But once you're there, you kind of wish you could go back. What I learned at St. Anselm is that you never truly appreciate your experiences until the end of it all. There was a time Harry ate a worm for $5, and our 7th grade teacher, Mrs. P, took the money from him afterwards and donated it to charity. She was the only fun teacher at that school. Our other teachers weren't so exciting. Mrs. McGarry's most interesting characteristic was that she was missing a toe. I didn't really appreciate my teachers until the end, and as unappealing as the teachers were, they eventually shaped us into civilized human beings. They prepared us for the rest of life after graduation, even when that time to move forward seemed so intimidating. Being one in a class of only 30, I sometimes felt like I was stranded on an island with my classmates, separated from the kids who went to different schools. And for most of the time, it seemed like a burden to me. But by the time we had graduated, I was grateful for the bond that I shared with my classmates. During those years, we got to know each other so well, and we really grew off each other. I miss the days when we spent lunch playing games, and I'll never forget the adrenaline rush I got from playing peg ball. The guys that always want to be part of the death match of bouncy balls. And eventually the administration took away our privilege to play such a violent game. So we all worked together and created new games, putting our inventive imaginations to work. Together, we managed to turn a loss into something incredible. I never truly appreciated my time at St. Anselm until after I had graduated. After that, it all made sense. But in the end, life seems to be about change. And I guess growing up is about learning to accept that change, even if we don't want to. You learn to appreciate your past experiences as you mature. And we grow up so fast. It's good to stop and just look back.